Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine, because I know it's mostly you up in here, booski. What's up? Welcome to my channel on my Trippin' or Not Tarot. So I'm here to do the what the fuck is up with you reading for the next 7 days. I do cuss in my readings and give no fucks about it, so if you do, please get the fuck on. I do start all of my cards upright in my deck. I don't believe in starting out with reversals because that's some bullshit. Also, I do pre-shuffle, lay some cards out just to see what's going on with you. Please keep in mind this may or may not resonate with every single Divine Masculine. Give no fit knocks. Info for private readings will be below the video. Thank you to everyone for all the bookings, donations, likes, subscribes, comments, and shares. Love ya. Divine Masculine. The card you got for the next 7 days is Vision Quest. It says seek. It says the time of abandoning, ignoring, diminishing, and misunderstanding the power of the old ways and wisdoms is coming to an end for you. On the physical plane, you feel a need to carry on in your set ways as a matter of survival, but this will soon create a state of emptiness, weakness, and fear, my G. Blah, blah, blah. A vision quest is a way of taking the first steps towards knowing your true place in nature. Become your authentic self. Get to know the truth of who you really are and what you're capable of. Don't measure yourself by the deeds and words of others. Your voice must be heard. Don't follow the crowd. You are entitled to your own preferences and opinions. Speak the fuck up. I put the D fuck in there, but she did say speak up, G. Anyway, that came out with the King of Swords and the Thoughts card. Divine Masculine. Totally looks like you want to be by yourself for the next 7 days. You're going to be in deep thought. But I feel like it's because shit ain't working out. I feel like, you asking God questions. King of Swords with the Vision Quest. Like, why am I here? Everybody's had that moment. Why am I here? Am I just here just because, why? You're looking for your purpose, Divine Masculine. That's what you're searching for in the next 7 days. Because you realize your ways ain't working is basically what the book said. So that's all you are thinking about. Why am I here? Why did I get married? Right? Tyler Perry. Why am these children? My business? Why am I this? I feel like you're questioning your existence, Divine Masculine, for the next 7 days. Yeah. Let me take a look here. Some of you Divine Masculines have, this is, of course, but I'm seeing like a little tattoo band. It's like how they do the tribal, but it's just a black band around the arm. Somebody's Divine Masculine, or you Divine Masculine, you drive trucks and deliver lunches or something. That's what I'm hearing. Lunches. Interviews by the, what did he say? Interviews by the pool. Considered a fool because I dropped out of high school. Oh, okay. Some of you Divine Masculines feel like you're not getting anywhere because you didn't get your diploma or went further in your education. That makes sense what the Vision Quest is here with the seek. And like, well, shit, what job can I fucking get? None. You just said, bitch, I deliver sandwiches. Ain't nothing wrong with you delivering sandwiches, G, long as you working, motherfucker. Shit. I like sandwiches. Shit. Bring some. Shit. Anyway. There's some Divine Masculines out there whose Divine Feminines are pregnant right now. She looked pregnant to me. Even from the back, she looked pregnant. Women can just tell those things. Look at her. She looked pregnant, don't she? Won't even know this bitch. She do. If she is, you don't talk to her ass. You just kind of went straight ghost on her. You think about her all the time, but you ain't said shit. You ain't said shit. Damn. You cold. Boom, 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 boom. Blooded. You are. There's a Divine Masculine out there that likes to paint, draw, sketch. He has writer's block right now, or painter's block, or art. What is it? It's not writer's block, because technically that's for writers, but I'm going to use that term. It's kind of that. My muse is gone. And you don't have no muse right now, Divine Masculine, either, for the shit that you like to do. That's for some of y'all out there for sure. Excuse me. Yeah. A lot of Divine Masculines feel alone. I feel like the majority of y'all feel alone right now. Damn, Divine Masculine. Well, shit. Anyway, moving on. Card you got, I had to give you a little time or some, you know what I mean? Can we take a small chronic break? Give you a small chronic break, you know what I'm saying? Feel your feelings, but let's move on. You got the separation chair. Divine Feminine got this too, in whatever section she got it in. I think it was in the Be Aware. You have this in your basic energy, which is the card of being like separated, ostracized. I feel lonely. I feel like first of all, I feel like you are forced into this situation here as far as being by yourself. But I feel like now you are wanting to be by yourself. Like now this is okay. So let's just say people purposely left you out of shit. You broke up with somebody. Your family's always getting on your nerves. So they're like, don't come over here, Jimmy, till you get your shit together. In the beginning, it kind of hurt when you start losing shit. But now you're appreciating that alone time. You've been getting answers, G. In the beginning, it sucks when you start losing friends and shit in relationships. Trust us, the divine feminine knows, G. But after a while, she prefers it because she's starting to get shit, right? You got the cat here. The cat is cautious. You can scare the fuck out of cat with anything. You know what I mean? Like just, cat jump, whoop, right? All that shit. But cats are very curious and cautious. So this is you, divine masculine, wanting to get on the divine university bus to go, this is a really good school. You want to go to our school now. You just a little leery about it. Like, should I get on the bus or not? Look at the cat like, well, I want to get on. Meow. Right? This is you, but this motherfucker leaving with or without you. So I feel like you've seen this bus pass by a few times. You just sit there and watch all the other fucking kids get on. All the other kids with the pumped out kids better run faster than my gun, right? You just watched all the kids get on the bus and shit, having fun, going to Divine University and shit. I feel like you are wanting to go now. Because when you see all the kids come home from school, everybody coming home with, you know what I'm saying, new businesses, gold chains, relationships and shit. You're like, well, what the fuck? Thoughts card with the King of Swords. I must be doing something wrong. I watch them kids go to school every morning, right? Every morning in Divine University. I think I want to go now. I think we're alone now, right? That's how you feel like about yourself. Well, who sang that? Tiffany? There doesn't seem to, what is it, be anyone around. I think we're alone now. Look at the cat and shit. Yeah, Divine Master, you want to get on this bus. I feel like some of y'all are scared to tell people around you, close people, what's going on with you right now, how you feeling. I feel like you're going through like a mild state of depression here, but it's not really depression though. I pick up that you pick it up as depression. Right? I pick it up that you pick it up like that. But this is the white wall, man. The writing, it's time for you to, it's like the writing's on the wall, but it's not 3D writing. It's 5D writing. That's why you can't see it in the card. But it's here, man. It's telling you to get your ass on the bus. You know what I'm saying? All your punk ass friends in the karmic and now all the motherfuckers can't go, G. Do you want to make new friends or nah? Do you? It looks like you do. You just are very, very cautious about what this whole experience is. But I feel like your ass about to get on. I do. I mean, you really ain't got no choice, G, but yeah, you like that Harry Potter with no parents, none of that shit. Like, where else the fuck you gonna go? Shit. Anyway, how you actually feel about yourself? Frustrated. Get that bitch's eyes. Get her eyes. And she smoked or did something before she came. Her pupils are big as fucking here. I mean, they ain't that big, but bitch, I could tell you high on something. I got my nerve, huh? Anyway. And she got dandruff all on her collar or lint and shit. I don't know why I just saw that for the first time. I don't know if y'all can see that shit. This bitch got a linty, dandruffy ass collar. So, I mean, we already know you flaky, G. How you feel about yourself? You kind of flaky, G. But I feel like you're frustrated. You really are mad at yourself. Look at this. Came out with the Five of Wands with the Page of Cups here. How you feel about yourself? You seem like, or it seems like you want to, smooth out some altercations and shit, because that will make, I feel like there are people that you have done wrong, because the lovers is out here, so we know who one of those people are, divine feminine, that you know you need to go make it right with. At least apologize. Davy Jones, shit, it's tired. Are we tired of you with this young ass face? I mean, these old ass faces and these young ass clothes on. You should have been apologized. It's a lot of people you need to apologize to, divine masculine, and you haven't, and it's weighing heavy on your conscience, G, weighing heavy on your heart and shit. It's not just divine feminine, probably past lovers you done fucked over. You know what I'm saying? Friends and shit, family, all kind of shit. I feel like how you feel about yourself, that you won't be calm and relaxed until you fix some shit with some people. I feel like you are ready to fix some shit. Not necessarily reunite and get back together, but it's like cleaning like the dry erase board. Till everything is just off. You want a clean slate. I told you did. Look at the chair. So that's also what this is, a clean slate. It's almost like you want to be forgiven of your sins, clean slate, before you get on this bus with this sneaky ass cat behavior. This is like the Seven of Swords to me, this cat behavior. But in regards to the Divine University, I know it's just you wanting to go there and not tell nobody you're going through this awakening, basically is what this is. I feel like any conversations you have had, damn, Mercury retrograde. Any conversations that you have tried to have with people in regards to what's going on and how you feel, it goes fucking nowhere. Divine Feminine could have told you that. Nobody understands this journey, this divine university, you losing everything. People look at you like you just, they don't understand. Five of Wands, you got some negative feedback in regards to how you feel. People was like, fuck your feelings and fuck your couch. They basically think that what you think is kitty shit. You know what I'm saying? That's like us going to somebody like, yeah, well, I take my spiritual baths and stick my crystals in my bra. I ride around with my Rose of Jericho and all. They're like, bitch, what the fuck are you talking about? Don't tell them motherfuckers that shit. That's why you getting that. And that's why you frustrated, because people don't understand you right now. The people that don't understand you right now, Divine Masculine, either don't want to or they're not meant to, is what I'm picking up. Because if you seeking answers from God, why the fuck would they be able to help you with any fucking thing like that? Anything. I tell Divine Feminine all the time, if this is something in regards to your spirituality, nobody will ever really be able to tell you as far as your own ascension process but God, dude. We could tell you on the right track, maybe some things you need to change about it or whatever the fuck, but like what your mission, complete mission is and all that shit and how you feeling, only God could really clarify that shit for you, G. But yeah, you're meeting a lot of negative feedback is what I'm getting. Conflict from friends and family and shit. But that's why you want to get on the bus. What else is here on 3D land for you? Everybody going against you, G. That's why you like this. So I bet school does look fun. With all the other kids, I bet the fuck you do. Shit, you going through that shit every day? You definitely questioning what people are saying to you. I feel like people are talking shit to your ass. Like you ain't shit, your mama ain't shit, your daddy ain't shit, you ain't gonna be shit. I feel like people are literally talking to some Divine Masculines like that out there, which is just shrinking him down in size. He didn't even come up as a king, right? I told y'all some of them were worried about considered a fool because I dropped out of high school. I feel like there's some people out there treating Divine Masculine like he dumb. Don't talk about me like I'm not here. Like he Shelby and shit, like just unknowingly aware, like he just a dumb motherfucker, right? Divine Masculine, I mean, shit, dude, we be wondering though. We was wondering. Shit, I'm gonna keep it 100. Like, I was probably one of them people, yo. I was, shit. King of Swords with the thoughts card. You wondering if it's true and shit. But I'm always trying to pick you up at the end. I get down on you because I know you can do better. And I know that God chose you for certain things like he chose the Divine Feminine. That's why I talk shit. These motherfuckers just tear you down. Shit, that ain't really me. I don't just tear you down, G, and try not to fix you up. I'm like Principal Joe Clark. You smoke that dope, don't you? Right? You smoke that dope, don't you? All right, then, accept that you smoke that dope. I'm a factual person. These motherfuckers ain't really factual. They telling you dumb because you ain't went to school and shit. You know what I mean? Or you always sneaky and you always running off by yourself and all that other shit. These are these type of people. And then those are the type of people that you're trying to go ask and explain to why you need time by yourself and you're not being sneaky, trying to figure out who I am, what I'm doing, and they still like, fuck your couch, G. 5 of Wands. I bet the fuck that is frustrating. I bet the fuck it is. Moving on. Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine, you know I don't call signs out when I do these readings. It either resonate or don't resonate. Let's keep it moving. Divine Masculine, you got the Tower with the Hangman that came out with Occupation, House, and Dolly Parton. You got the 10 of Pentacles, 2 of Pentacles with Lead Belly Face. Got the Empress with the 5 of Pentacles and Bad Health. Boop, can you see that? And then you got the 9 of Pentacles with the Message card and Rihanna. You know I don't call out signs in this shit. It either resonate or it don't resonate, basically. Let me take a look, Divine. Well, I did kind of look and vibe on this shit before. Oh, I forgot to get my stuff. Sorry, y'all. Hold on. All right. My little aiding things. All right, I'm ready. So, Divine Masculines, some of y'all are just watching shit crumble. Just fall fucking flat to the ground. I feel like it's some of y'all are too tired to even try to rebuild some shit with somebody, person, place, or thing. You know what I mean? You just letting shit fall by the wayside. I kind of don't really feel bad about this tower. I feel like it's things that you've tried, like it said, old ways. What did it say? The time of abandoning, ignoring, diminishing, and misunderstanding the power of the old ways and wisdoms is coming to an end for you. It's almost like if it crumble, it crumbled, G. Like it was my old life. It never really did satisfy me. These are the same people that are talking down to you and shit. These type of foundations is what I feel, Divine Masculine. You letting them just fall. Households is what I'm picking up very strong. Shit you done put effort into with possibly a spouse, or, you know what I'm saying, maybe you built a business up or some shit like that, but I'm picking up this as a spouse that you put hard work into. Feeling like it's a karmic, G. Working 9 to 5. I feel like you was working harder than that for this shit, to be honest with you, for whatever relationship this was in or foundation that you were trying to build. Like I said, it could have been something, I'm gonna work from home. I'm gonna sell video games, right? I'm gonna sell video games. Like that type shit. And everybody say, that shit didn't really last. It's almost like you're starting to realize like what's like a dream and what's a reality. But I feel like you can dream big, but it's almost like it's almost like wanting to work at Willy Wonka's chocolate factory. Like that shit ain't real, man. It's that type of shit. I feel like you're letting those type of thoughts die. Those magical unicorny ass thoughts and shit that ain't, yeah, unicorny. Yeah, just shit that just is like, that could be like you know what I'm saying, ain't been in the rap game, you done tried to tap in, that motherfucking ain't happening, but you still ain't getting no job type shit. You realizing like, maybe I should work. Motherfucker, you could have been worked and still been in the rap game. You probably would have been doper because you would have had more to talk about. Shit. Motherfucker sitting, what Jay-Z say? Who want to talk about sitting in the projects all day? You know what I'm saying? Don't nobody give no fucks about that shit. And the motherfuckers that do is the motherfuckers can't answer no questions about shit. So I feel like your vibe and your tribe and all that shit is changing, G. You just letting that shit blow the fuck up. Yay. Some of y'all are wondering where y'all gonna live. Because somebody told your ass to get the fuck out. And they were serious, too, with the lead belly face. And you're like, where am I going to go? What do you want me to do? Beep Carlos. They told you to beep Carlos and call Tyrone. Get the fuck out of my house. I don't care. Well, damn. That's for some of y'all. Some of y'all are leaving a family, like baby mama, wife, kids. Some of y'all are leaving that shit. I feel like with the tower, some of y'all are considering leaving it, but this is the first time you've never really been serious about it, which I feel like you will, only because it goes to the Empress with the 5 of Pentacles, G. Somebody's baby mama, karmic, and I feel like this Empress is the karmic, but I feel like it's specifically a baby's mother, a wife, somebody they've been living with for a long time, or mama, whoever the fuck that been taking care of their ass, or they have been taken care of and chose over their own purpose. They leaving that shit in the next 7 days. It's affecting everything they fucking do. Like I told you, Divine Feminine, it's fucking with their money. How the fuck your 10 of Pentacles go down to 5 of Pentacles in the next section, G? You didn't even get the 9, 8. I mean, the 9 is out here, but there's some Pentacles missing, G. I feel like this Divine Masculine is, there's some that are leaving a spouse, dude, a baby mama, a wife or something in the next 7 days. They like, fuck it, I'm just gonna let the shit blow up. I ain't putting no more effort. I ain't working for this shit no more. I can't tell you why, because it's a bunch of them that had, probably because it's a lot of conflict. Let's start there. Divine Masculine probably can't say shit right to the bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like everything he says is just pisses her off, pisses him off, like they're getting nowhere. So that's why he likes to be alone. When I'm alone in my room, sometimes I stare at the wall, right? That's why he likes to be alone. This Divine Masculine can't even go home. That motherfucker be out in the snow, all elements and shit. Like, I just don't want to go home. Basically, G. He is going to leave this Empress. I can't say for sure within the next 7 days, but fuck, it's a lot of like snow out here. It looks cold, winter months. I mean, not all of it, but it looks like winter months to me. 9 of Pentacles came out with the message. And Rihanna, shine bright like a diamond. Divine Masculine, you ready to be on your own, G. Like that book said, you ready to go like, I told you you wanted to go to Divine University. But what's this say? On this physical plane, you feel the need to carry on in your set ways as a matter of survival. But soon this will create a state of emptiness, weakness, and fear, though. It says, get to know the truth of who you are, really are, and what you're capable of. I choose to be happy. You and I, talking about God, you and I, we're like diamonds in the sky, right? Actually, this is God telling you, you're a shooting star, I see, a vision of ecstasy, right? It's God's authoritative thumbs. You're starting to see the value in yourself, Divine Masculine. You're starting to realize even if you were single, never got in a relationship or none of that shit, you'll be all right. You're learning that being independent ain't that motherfucking bad. It doesn't seem bad. I feel like you feel like you're being led to leave a situation, a toxic situation. These are God's authoritative ass thumbs in this deck to me. So you are like literally being told and guided to leave a certain situation. What's up with this Empress? What's wrong with it? What's wrong with it, boss? What on the Empress? Or maybe she left that ass first. Somebody getting left, shit. She got distant horizons. So maybe y'all agreed to separate, leave. Cause shit, it was just toxic for both of y'all. I'm picking that up strong in here. I'm picking that up really strong in here, Divine Masculine. Some of y'all get fired from your job. How the fuck you get fired on your day off, right? Got me in my smoky voice. Some of y'all get fired from your job unexpectedly. I feel like because your ass was calling out, staying home and shit, calling out and shit. You know what I'm saying? Dolly Parton with the Seas Candies lady with the buff ass arms, hangman, like you just You know what I'm saying? Oh, damn. They said some divine masculines was posting shit on social media talking about they was sick and they boss checked. Really? Really? This is your boss. Really? Right? The fuck you come here and here for? You fire, motherfucker. 2 of Pentacles with the 10. Go back home, bitch. Go post another picture. Damn. Post a picture. Take a picture trick. It might make you rich. Yeah. When I come to y'all's hood, y'all watch my back. And when you come to Inglewood, I'ma front you a sack. Y'all just heard Mac 10. That motherfucker he pulled out the Mac 10 on your ass. Get the fuck out of here, Rick. You're fired. Right? You're fired. Sound like Donald Trump on The Apprentice and shit. Damn. I feel like some of you divine masculines are eager to find out where this whole spiritual journey is going with this Empress card and this distant horizons. You see no end. Like, okay, if I get on the bus, right? This the cat asking. If I get on the bus, right? Meow, will I get there? Meow, will I get home? Meow, will I make money, right? Meow, 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 meow. That's all I hear, divine masculine, is too many fucking questions, G. Get the fuck on the bus. Get on the bus. Some of you divine masculines got questions where this whole spiritual journey is going. But look where you coming from. Do you give a fuck? I was just telling divine feminine that shit. Like, you know what I mean? Don't ask no questions. If God is getting you out telling you, right, God's promise here, 9 of Pentacles, that you gonna shine bright like a diamond and shit. It's faith, divine masculine. It builds up. But you only need it's the size of a mustard seed is all he's requiring, dude. So, I mean, I guess it's just get on the bus, G. Just get on. Some of y'all ain't even feeling well. Like I said, some of y'all lost your job, leaving your homes and shit, all kind of shit. I feel like it's divinely guided, though. It's divinely guided. Right? Some of y'all are scared. Desperado. Yeah, I don't want to be alone. Right? Desperado. Yeah. It's almost like desperate times call for desperate measures is what's in your head. But it's really not, because you're being divinely led. But I want you to, it's going to be hard for you. It was hard for everybody, G. It's hard to trust. You know what I'm saying? What this process is and all that. But I mean, try it, G. You know what I'm saying? Don't knock it till you try it type shit. And you're seeing other kids get off the fucking bus with they shit popping. It's not like you seeing all the kids get on the bus to Divine University and then when they come back, they all beat up, bloody and shit. Like, no, they coming back smiling. I just said all the other kids with a pumped out, like everybody's happy, G. Happy in the Lord. That's what he's trying to get you to do, because you shine bright like a diamond, G. You shine bright like a diamond, divine masculine. So stop trying to explain to these people why you are a diamond, because they think you a fucking cubic zirconia. They just fucking do, man. People close to you too, but shit, they think the same way about divine feminine. Her people feel that way too. Shit. And motherfucker. Moving on. Love-wise, divine masculine, I feel like you want to reach out to somebody. A single woman. It ain't this Empress here. Must be love on the brain. Yep. That's got me feeling this way. What does it say? It beats me black and blue, but it fucks me so good and I can't get enough. Some divine masculines want to hit up their divine feminine in the next 7 days. I believe that. And then you keep loving me, yeah. Because she gone, shit. But it's now that he's single. You know what I mean? 9 of Pentacles with the message card after he gets all this cleared up. So some of these divine masculines get some shit cleared up in 7 days. Or 7 days. Just to get back to their divine feminine. Because he probably left her all fucked up. In the bad health, a bad state of mind. Bad taste in your mouth. Bad taste in her mouth. Bad taste in your mouth is what I heard, divine masculine. You just left it on some old fuck shit. But you trying to get back to her ass. But you don't know if she gonna take you serious, lead belly face, and she even want your ass back. 2 of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles. I feel like this strictly about her, G. You just sat there and watched the shit blow up. You never reached out. You never put in no effort and shit. You know what I'm saying? You didn't leave no motherfucking note on the wrought iron gate. Nothing. You just let the shit crumble and shit. You feel bad about that shit. That's a lot of what you thinking about too. So a lot of y'all are scared that you done, you know, because she goes to Divine University. So you scared you going to run into her on campus. You just might. But I feel like you want to run into her ass, G. You just scared because you kind of fucked up some shit. You chose all these people that's calling you a ass clown and shit over her. So I'm sure that's what you're thinking about, buddy. I know it is. Yeah, I know. I missed. That's exactly what this is, divine masculine. Now you don't want to be alone, but I'm thinking you probably need to be, G, from what I'm seeing. It's almost like, I mean, shit. I can see why you would want to fuck with her now because she's on the bus and you going to the same school and that's the only motherfucker you know there and shit. But she done started her whole life. You know what I mean? She in the band, on the Black Student Union, on the, you know what I'm saying? She on all kind of shit now. Like, she busy. You know what I'm saying? She has academics and other shit going on with her. It's almost like she ain't gonna be able to coddle you through this shit. She really ain't. She gonna be like, I'm glad to see you here. I'm glad that you basically, AKA, changed your ways and decided to get better. Good luck. The cafeteria is over there by the library, motherfucker. Bye. Right? That type shit. Some of these divine masculines, you will be dismissed by this divine feminine. You will. In a nice way, though. I feel like she ain't really tripping, G. But I feel like she's trying to keep her distance. Now that she know that you go here, some of these divine feminines might turn into the runner, G. Now that they know that you go to this school, oh, yeah. They like, I don't want him fucking up my shit. Bad Hill, Five of Pentacles. Gotta go. Gotta go. Divine masculine's like, but my classroom says it's B9. I don't know where that is. Birdie, do you know where B9 is? Right? That type shit. This is a solo dolo journey, G. Solo dolo. You here, though. So, I mean, shit. Go to the fucking admissions office. Ask for the map, right? Which would AKA be like, if you read the Bible or spirituality, whatever you into, start meditating, praying. Get the shit, man. Go get your books and shit. Fuck. So you still want your hand held here, but I mean, that's what your spirit guides are for, dude. They show you around campus, orientation, all that shit, G. Moving on. Let's see how you feel about divine feminine. How does divine masculine feel about divine feminine? I mean, we kind of already know a little bit. We touched on it. I'll put another scenario because they just told me some divine masculines can't go back to their divine feminine, but they are out there looking for love. We found love in a hopeless place. Some of these divine masculines will be hooking up with someone else, possibly a soulmate. If their divine feminine tells them no and they left the spouse, they will end up with somebody else. How they feel about the divine feminine? Frustrated. But this is frustrated with themselves, I heard. Like, why did I do that? That was so stupid. Hangman with the tower. Why did I just let that shit crumble and blow up like that? You would feel like that if you just watched some shit that you put effort in. Somebody actually put effort into you and now you're realizing that was a good person. You would feel like that, divine masculine. You would. Ten of Swords, I told you. You would. Divine feminine, you could be an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. This motherfucker feel like a dunce. Shit, like, I don't know why the fuck I ended that shit with that bitch. That was stupid. I don't know. Shit, don't ask me. I hope that ain't why you trying to go to our school. You know what I'm saying? Don't be trying to use Divine University to get back to your divine feminine. You better take advantage of the scholarship, motherfucker. How you feel about divine feminine? You want to talk to her ass. Spying ain't really good enough no more. You are spying, but that's getting old. That's DOA, dead on arrival. It's not fulfilling you anymore because you on this journey. So really, it's terrorizing. Well, it probably is terrorizing, but it's torture to keep watching somebody that you done fucked over, that you see doing well, went to Divine University. Now you're going, and it all makes sense now. See, it all makes sense, doesn't it? It all makes sense now, doesn't it? Divine feminine, like I said, you could be an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, Fire, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius here. But yeah. I do call out signs on that part for those who are new to the channel. I always call them out on this section. Yeah, you wanted to bring this up. The dead has arisen. Courthouse and false person. Like, you did not speak up. You just, like I said, you just sat there and let the shit crumble. You never called. You never told her how much you really did want this shit or nothing. Right? How you feel about her? You were kind of a fake ass motherfucker in this so-called relationship. Whether y'all had made it official or not, if this is your divine feminine we are speaking of, it didn't really matter. There was some type of certification. Soul certification is what they're saying. Soul certification that you felt. You may not have known what it is, but I'm feeling like the way they're making me feel is like a certain amount of respect that you owe her. You know what I'm saying? And you didn't all you brought to what is West Side? They're playing West Side Connection. All you brought to our hood was criticism and disrespect. So I ask you, West Side, I mean, they playing it. Well, why are y'all playing that? I don't know. Yeah, all you brought was criticism and disrespect, I guess is what they're saying. That's how you feel about it. That's why you're like, why would I do that? Nobody knows, G. No one knows where the lead poison goes. No one knows. What's up? It's a lot of Cube in here. So y'all got Ice Cube. We got Tony. Crazy. Anyway, that's how you feel about her. So now you want to rush in and fix some shit, but This is like the equivalent of having like white foam in the corners of your mouth. You don't know what to do, what to say if you ever did run into her, or, I mean, I feel like you've always had the opportunity to reach out and you still do, but now you understand why you should reach out. So it's a little bit, it's got you fucked up. It's almost like like I said, criticism. Like you criticized her for whatever reason, but now you understand why, because you're getting on the Divine University bus. You know she couldn't fuck with you like that. She couldn't. So it really wasn't a game. I'm picking up this Divine Masculine was playing. You think this is a game, man? You think this is a game, man? Right? He thought this shit was a game and shit. Like she'll call or she'll come back or she's trying to act like she got her shit together, like she's doing whatever. So-and-so's probably helping her, right? Criticism and disrespect, G. You realizing that shit ain't true. But the only reason you realize that shit ain't true is because you trying to get on the bus too now. You know what I'm saying? She wasn't bullshitting about Divine University. No, motherfucker, I go to school, bitch. I go there. You know, he ain't never seen somebody boss up and go to school before. But this, I told you, this is a really good school. It's a really good school, dude. Really good school. Divine Feminine, you could for sure be a Libra here. But I said Aquarius, Gemini here. Because this false person is almost like Seven of Swords as well, G. It's a lot of air here. How he feels about you, Divine Feminine. How's Divine Feminine feel about Divine Masculine? Shit, this is my genuinely happy card. If it makes you happy, do that shit, boo. I'm telling you, this is a really good school. I feel like this is just wishing him the best, though, Divine Feminine. That's why I know this is awakened Divine Feminines. They don't have no hard feelings towards that motherfucker. They really don't. That's why I said, how you gonna get off the bus with all the other kids, Divine Feminine, right? We got our shit popping, all kind of shit. It's no need to be mad at this motherfucker. Like I told you, you thank him now. Thank you for fucking me over. No, please don't cry. Look, these are happy tears. Happy, right? Please don't cry. Divine Feminine, you are genuinely like, want that dude to have the best. Look, sun at the bottom of the deck. Told you. You genuinely wish him well. You have nothing bad to say about him, because had he never done this shit, you'd never be where you are now. Awakened Divine Feminines realize that shit. It's true. Yeah, feel no ways. Yeah, I should have been downtown whipping on the way to you. I should have been, but I'm not whipping there, and so I feel no ways about it. This booty sweat card. You don't wish no bad. Who? Turn into an owl on that motherfucker, really? It's almost like it's like, what did Nancy say? You don't even exist to me, right? On the craft. It's not that bad, but it's almost like I don't really think about him like that. None. Like, I mean, I do, but not really. Like, I wish him the best, G. Still picking up air, Divine Feminine. One with the Two of Swords. Look, I mean, shit, I hope he finds the love that he wants. Love of his life, right? I used to wish that was me, but I had to snip, right? I had to circumcise that shit. And ever since I did, I've been a lot better. So, I mean, I can't really feel no ways about it, because then I'll be back in a funk. But I wish him the fucking best. Deuces. Yeah. Told you that I'm leaving. Damn, Divine Feminine. Okay, you could be a water sign. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. You don't think about them in that way anymore, for sure. This group of Divine Feminines, you don't think about them in that romantic, lovingly way. You just wish him the best, G. You just wish him the best. Oh, shit, I didn't put a music card over here on how he feels about you. 1 second, let me go back. With the Ten of Swords, Page of Swords, Knight of Wands, and Frustrated Face, Courthouse, False Person. A lot of cards. That's why I'm like, I wouldn't be able to explain this shit to you if I tried. Beat It came out, right? But this is how he feels about you. It's not that. Remember, I told you about the white foam in the corners of his mouth. You give me butterflies, baby, inside, and I. That's what that is. Some of these are like what I told y'all before with the Divine Feminines and shit who were pregnant. But the kid is not my son. No. Like, shut your ass up. He. Right? Billie Jean, they're Divine Feminine. They're like, why the fuck did I do that? That little kid looked just the fuck like me. That little kid look just fucking like me. Or they haven't come to see the kid or some shit like that. But they acting like the kid ain't they son. They feel like fucking shit for that. For the ones that have kids with y'all, Divine Feminine. Oh, shit. He. I bet the fuck they do a he. A he hell, motherfucker. What the fuck so funny, Mike? Right? Well, I wasn't really laughing at that part. Right? Let me move on. Back to Divine Feminine. How she feels about Divine Masculine. Two of Swords, Ten of Cups. You just wish him the best. I keep hearing that Whitney Houston song, I Will Always Love You, but I'm hearing the part that I hope life treats you kind, and I hope you have all you dreamed of, and I wish you joy and happiness, but above all this, I wish you love. That's how she feels about you, Divine Masculine. Boom. I will always love you. I will. Shit. I will. But I don't have to be in your presence to do that shit. Yeah. I wish you well. If you go straight down, I don't give a fuck street and make a right at fuck off lane, you know what I'm saying? You'll get to where you're going, right? That's almost how she feels, but not really. It's almost like I kind of just let you go do your thing, G. Like, I hope you find, you know what I mean? I hope you find what you're looking for, G. It's kind of sad. Shit. Because, I mean, that's why I said they really happy tears. Like, if this lady would be crying, this would be genuinely happy tears. Like, you would be glad to see him at Divine University. You don't necessarily want to talk to him and be his friend and show him where the fucking class is and shit and nothing like that. But you like, fuck, you on campus, shit. Follow the butterfly, shit. You know, like, they'll show you. It's that type of campus. Everything, nature, everything is like a guide here, basically. This is how you feel. Wow, Divine Feminine. Do you want to know how you feel about this dude? Remember when I told you don't really look at him like that, in that loving, like, you know, union. You don't look at him with union in your eyes anymore. So I can't take a knee because I'm wearing all white. I told you, Divine Feminine. Damn, bitch, you turned into John Lennon. I can't take a knee because I'm wearing all white. You can't commit to this shit no more. I told you. You like, I'm glad he's here, but I cannot show him around campus or nothing. He will fuck up my studies. I'm on schedule. I go to the library from this time. I'm in the glee club, the chess. Like, I'm just saying, Divine Feminine, you like, I have my whole life ahead of me. I can't, that's the only thing I can commit to is me moving forward in my path. I can't commit to this shit. I can't take a knee because I'm wearing a white. I can't do it. Damn, Divine Feminine. See how I told y'all? Y'all turn into the chasers. They turn into the runners pretty much. That's what the fuck this is. You can't take a knee. I just heard I want to hold your hand with this John Lennon card. That is the Beatles, right? I want to hold your hand. Yeah. It's almost like, you know, this Divine Masculine wants to get back with you, or he would now if he had the chance to. This group of Divine Feminines know that they can have their Divine Masculine back and that he wants to commit. But now you don't. I told you, Divine Feminine, that would be for the ones who have moved on from this union shit. That motherfucker want to come back. I told you, in the next 7 days, this Divine Masculine may reach out, G. Man, he ain't gonna know what the fuck to say. He feels stupid as fuck for ending that shit, for not claiming his kids, or just leaving a relationship that he knew there was a soul certification. You know what I mean? Like, it was authentic. It was, you know what I'm saying? Word is bond. God is bond. This divine shit is bond. And dipped out on that shit. It was the best thing that could ever happen to Divine Feminine. And it's the best thing that could happen to you, Divine Masculine. Maybe that's just you know how that shit go. Maybe that's just the way that shit is supposed to go. You're supposed to do that, you know what I mean? And then meet resistance by all the other people you chose over yourself and chose over her. You know what I mean? It was just supposed to go that way. That's the way you learn self-love. You know what I mean? And how to fucking not burn bridges before you cross them motherfuckers. Basically, G. Let's move along to be aware. So I don't take up all the time. Be aware section. What does Divine Masculine need to be aware of? Make sure they upright. Okay. Okay. Flashcards, shuffling them are different. Just because they don't have words, so you don't know what's up. It's weird. Anyway, what to be aware of, Divine Masculine. Okay, that flipped over. Be self-disciplined. Be aware of not being self-disciplined with this belt. That's the whole thing about universities and college. Ain't no teacher about to call your mama and be like, Timmy didn't show up to class today. None of that. This is a journey where you have to practice self-discipline. Be aware of not practicing self-discipline, Divine Masculine, for the next 7 days. This is basically dying to the flesh. You know what I mean? Like, damn. It's, what's that song? They're playing Big Sean. I always wanted to fuck that bitch. What is that song? I always wanted the paradise. I always wanted the paradise. Now, it don't take a lot to make you rich, bitch. I'm addicted to a lot of crazy shit, bitch. What'd he say? Sometimes it can be the best drug. Sometimes money is the best love. It really ain't, though. It really ain't. That's what that shit is. You're going to have to give that thinking up. That's crazy. I never played Big Sean. Yep, Face the Music came out, the piano. Face the Music. This is also like the Tower card to me. That's what I said. Be aware, not self. There will be consequences, Divine Masculine. You're getting on the bus to Divine University. You can get expelled here really, really fast. I mean, the dean knows every kid's name in this school, aka guy, when I say the dean, he knows everyone, their academic records, all their SAT scores, all the transcripts. He got all that shit. So he already know what type of kids are coming in on this campus, but he still believes that you shine bright like a diamond. But it's very strict here, G. Very strict. The path to righteousness is straight and narrow. Whenever it gets broad and wide, that means you're being distracted, G. Be aware of being distracted for the next 7 days with bullshit. Basically, G. Five of Swords. Told you, plan, plot, strategize, and we bomb first. But God is like, don't want to hit no shit this evening. Believe me, right? He gonna meet you right back with that Tupac shit. I'm telling you, this is a strict ass school. He moved fast here. So it's almost like you show him some work, he show you some work. You fuck up, he just be like, oh, well then, guess you don't get the shit. Like, it really is no, it's almost like what they say, God bless the fools and shit, but you're not a fool, so you don't get the same type of hood pass they get, Divine Masculine. This is a very disciplined journey, G. A lot of people been celibate for a long time, shit like that. Like I just told Divine Feminine, we ain't watching TV. We watching what we put in our bodies, who we hanging out with. It's this chair here. It's this chair. It's fucking bullshit gluten-free. It's 3D gluten-free, G. It's no carbs, no sodium, none of that outside shit on this journey. That's what you got to face the music on, basically. Be aware of that. Still thinking you can get on the bus and put your Glock in your bag and shit, you know what I mean? Like, and still try to bring your karmics on, like, well, you can meet me outside. 1, 2, meet me outside, meet me outside. You know what I mean? Like, stop trying to keep people, telling people where the dorm is and where the campus. You can't do that. Be aware of that shit. Trying to take people where you're going in the next 7 days. That one fell on the floor. 9 of Swords. I'm gonna put it back, but this is just having anxiety. You want to know everything about the shit, Divine Masculine. It's just like what I said about Moses freeing the people from Egypt and shit, and then they started complaining. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got chosen though to leave. You got handpicked and shit to get out of Egypt. You got handpicked to go to Divine University, Divine Masculine. It's that shit. You don't really need to know much. I'm telling you, everything is taken care of here. I'm telling you. What it is though is that you're not used to it. It's shit. We weren't either. That's why I said you just need faith the size of a mustard seed to get started. I don't feel like faith should stay this size once you really start to have a relationship with God. It definitely should grow bigger, but you only need the size of a mustard seed. You ain't got to know everything. Just trust that he gonna take care of it, G. Be aware not trusting God can handle all the shit that you asking for. Yeah. King of Cups here. Be aware of just like being, this is like a selfish combination. Like trying to sneak shit on the bus after they tell you no contraband, you know what I mean? You can't bring a TV, you can't bring, you know what I mean, basketball wire, you can't bring none of that shit on this bus. Be aware, still trying to sneak shit into Divine University and shit, trying to be the plug and shit on this motherfucker. This ain't this type of campus, G. You will be expelled. So it's almost like be aware of still participating in 3D shit when you have made a conscious decision to try to walk this spiritual journey and then going back and forth and shit, trying to lead double lives. Be aware of leading double lives, Divine Masculine, for the next 7 days. Yeah, it's like you take a step forward and a step back. 8 of Pentacles with the Page of Wands. Be aware of losing your focus and shit. So there will be distractions. Be aware of distractions, Divine Masculine, in the next 7 days. Because when you focus, I see that you realize you make moves. I make money moves. You make moves and shit. When you're not focused and shit, or shit don't go your way, instant gratification is what they say, or when you're not disciplined, you know what I mean? You start to think, you get distracted, G. It's all about you. This King of Cups feels very selfish. Like, this is my cup. This is my scepter. This is my chair. Like, it's real dominating. Be aware trying to be dominating at Divine University, G. You will get kicked the fuck out. That's why Divine Feminine ain't really fucking with you, because she don't really trust that you gon' really take advantage of the opportunity. You know what I mean? Or when you get there, you're going to say it's too hard and shit. And you know what I mean? 8 of Pentacles, then you're going to leave. Be aware of that shit. Saying it's too hard. 8 of Pentacles. And then just dipping out because you had to face the music and shit, right? This is like God calling you in the office and he asking you what you are, you know what I'm saying? Asking you the tough questions and you like, this is way too hard. That's for those, I'm hearing sexual abuse as a kid and all kind of shit is what I'm hearing. I won't elaborate on what they're telling me, but I'm being told that this is your first meeting with God at Divine University is about childhood shit. That ain't some shit you want to deal with. So you try to find other things to divert your energy, or, you know what I'm saying? Like you're like the kid that's hard to get through to, but you can feel the love. You know that kid that you have to grab and be like, no, I love you. And they try to fight you and struggle and shit. And you like, no, just let it out. That's you, Divine Masculine. Be aware not just letting that shit out, G, for the next 7 days. One on the Five of Swords, King of Cups, and the Discipline card. Yeah, despair. It's like when it gets too hard, you just be aware of giving up, G. Be aware of giving up because you're not getting what you want instantly or trying to, like I said, sneak contraband on the fucking campus. You cannot do it. Trust me. That's why I just told Divine Feminine, I'm like, there's something they keep saying we're still attached to. The contraband we were sneaking on to the campus was text messages, pictures, still checking social spying, phone numbers were still there. We saving letters and clothes. That was the contraband we snuck in there. And that's why shit was like kind of, it was going good for us and shit, but we were still, you know what I'm saying? We'd be focused, then we weren't. We'd be focused, then we weren't. Be aware doing the same shit Divine Feminine did. I mean, I hope, you know what I'm saying, majority of them got what I was saying, but we had to face the music with that shit. You still holding on. If you got any type of shit, Divine Feminine, you got to let that go. In regards to Divine Feminine, it's kind of the same thing with you, but I feel like it's behavior. It's not that type of contraband what Divine Feminine had. Yours is behavior. So sneaking out, trying to go fuck some other bitches, then coming back and talking about I'm celibate again, like the breakup in between shit, going back to your karmic, all that shit, G. All that. Be aware of that shit. Distractions. It's a very, there's a strict schedule here at Divine University. Real shit. Like, it's very put together. You know, eventually you get to put your classes where you want, meaning you know when to meditate, when to pray, when to do your spiritual bath, when to sage, when to do all that. But in the beginning, you got to stay focused and learn this shit. You know what I mean? Take steps to do that shit. And you're going to understand where your weaknesses come from and where your strengths are. I told you, you shine bright like a diamond, G. Well, I ain't tell you that. God did. Toil and labor. This is what you need to be aware of. Yeah, putting in all that fucking hard work and then quitting, G. And then just leaving it and just be like, I can't, right? Like to welcome you to Munchkin Land, right? Not being able to face that past shit. And you just like, I give up, G. It's too hard, man. After, you know what I'm saying? Like, Munchkin Land High was way better. Munchkin Land Community College was dope. You know what I mean? They had the cutest little cupcakes, right? That type shit, little Keebler elf shit, right? Be aware of giving up and just going back to your mediocre ass life, Divine Masculine, for the next 7 days. Because it seems too hard to be alone. You know what I'm saying? Some of you, your Divine Feminine told you get the fuck on for you get spit the fuck on or will in the next 7 days. Some jobs are being lost, some homes and all that shit. It's almost like that is the discipline part. God does strip you. They check your bag, motherfucker, when you get here. You know what I'm saying? And Divine Feminine still snuck contraband up in here. But they checked her bag too. You know what I mean? But your shit is like your behavior. Divine Feminine didn't just have her phone out. So God didn't, I mean, well, of course he knew. You know what I mean? But he's like probably like, I'm going to let her keep the numbers and shit. But if it distracts her, I'm going to let you hold your phone, Divine Feminine. If that motherfucker ring in class, you checking, texting, none of that shit, I'm going to take that shit. That's why we had to get rid of that extra contraband for that last 7 days that we did Divine Feminine, which was the text messages and all that shit. That was ours. This is strictly behavior. God ain't about to let you come up in Divine University and disrupt all the other kids. When you saw them motherfuckers getting off the bus happy and shit, why the fuck would he let one bad apple spoil the whole bunch? Meaning, why would he let you go back to Divine Feminine or anybody else that's a really good person on their soul path, on their soul journey, and let you fuck it up? He'll kick you out first, G. Be aware of that shit for the next 7 days. Yay, yay. You be aware trying to get over on this journey. It's impossible. The 5D audience is always watching. Diana Ross came out, drama. Well, you see, be aware some of you Divine Masculines and shit who are not supposed to be drinking or doing some type of, I feel like drinking with this Diana Ross is making it worse. Maybe, I feel like a lot, be aware just drinking a lot, Divine Masculine. Have some discipline with that shit. That's for some of y'all. Some of y'all are looking at to that as like some type of, coping mechanism, and y'all aren't telling people with that Ace of Swords behind his back. Y'all are just distancing yourselves, right? A lot of y'all spend a lot of time alone, but drinking. Be aware of that shit. Be aware of that shit. Because if your ass drinking at work, they gonna tell your ass to get the fuck on. This is the Tower here with the 8 of Pentacles and the Toil and Labor card. That's some old immature ass shit. There's that motherfucker drinking on the job again. I don't know who the fuck that is. Somebody be drinking on the job. I don't give a fuck. I keep picking him up and shit. Stop doing that shit, y'all. Yeah, and you really can't be drinking like that at Divine University. I mean, it ain't that strict. We have fun. We go out and shit, but you can't let it get in the way of what you're doing. So really, it's a distraction, G. If you can't function, we out here trying to function. We out here trying to function. It seems like you can't function on some of the shit that you do. Raggedy motherfucker. Right? I'm just saying, that's what the cards has said. Be aware of being a raggedy motherfucker. So basically be aware of this is almost makes me feel like you telling people I'm cleaning up my life. I'm cleaning up my act. I'm leaving Michelle. I'm going to be a single man. You talk all that shit or whatever, and you are not self-disciplined in what you're saying and how you really feeling about doing that shit, and end up going back, put all that work in and shit, face the music, and you already know, and then you go back and do the same shit again. That is a raggedy motherfucker. Be aware of being that. I'll be that. I'll be that. Oh, some of y'all okay with that. Some of y'all are okay with that, or will be okay with that in the next 7 days. So there's some divine masculines that are going to try to go back to this karmic and all this other shit too. Because it's just too, they didn't even survive 7 days. They didn't even make it 7 motherfucking days. Shit, from what I'm seeing, some of them be aware of that. Or this is the be aware section, but be aware, I feel like divine feminine, there will be some. That motherfucker may actually reach out to you and change his mind in 7 days. Not all of them. That's actually a small group. Because most of them have the white foam and shit and feel like they can't even talk to you. But I feel like that's why a lot of them go back too. So for the ones that do go back, you haven't talked to divine feminine, that's why. He has nowhere to go. He does. He can go to Divine University, but he's scared to get on the bus. Get on the bus. He's scared. Don't be scared. Let me look. I'm just getting like a real... like sneaking in contraband is what they keep saying. Like a real still trying to like carry your, ain't that what the book said? Carry your old ways into your new ways. The time of abandoning, ignoring, diminishing, and misunderstanding the power of the old ways and wisdom is coming to an end for you. So it's like you're still trying to bring in your old ways, the way you did things, into Divine University. You are trying to incorporate your life into some 3D life into 5D. It does not work like that. You must die to the flesh, G, or at least begin to. I'm not saying we all perfect, motherfucker. We ain't real nuns and shit. But you putting in effort. You know what I'm saying? Like we are physically putting in effort. Toil and labor is doing shit you really don't want to do. Yeah, divine feminine don't want to not have no sex and no dick and none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? Of course. Nobody said that nobody didn't have these urges, but that's where this self-discipline comes from. Keep your shit in your pants, G. That's also what that means. Keep your weenie in your pants. All right. I guess so. I do declare. Let's see here. Amaratum. Outcome for divine masculine. Let's get to the nitty. Oh shit, there go the blues. Whenever I start singing the blues, I don't know. One for divine masculine. Told you. Babylon's ass. Looking back over the years, I guess I shedded some tears. Right? Looks like another love TKO. Let's see. This monkey's ass. I always have to put a tarot card to see what the monkey's ass is looking back at, because this is not wanting to let some shit go. That's why I say you are two minds. You want to get on the bus. And I feel like majority of y'all are, but y'all still are like procrastinating. It's almost like you're not trusting God in this journey. It's hard. I said you only need faith the size of a mustard seed, G. So we'll see. But what's the baboon's ass looking back at? Queen of Wands. Told you. Remember I told you the people that were talking shit to divine masculine, they were 5 of Wands. Remember I told you divine masculine, you were going to leave divine or be aware of leaving divine university, going back to that karmic. Page of Wands. Here's the Queen of Wands. That's what you're looking back at. Some karmic, some broad. Baby mama, some shit. I just wanted to know. Okay. Another one for the outcome. Tamarine. Yep, told you. This is my spirituality card, the Hierophant. This divine masculine is like, if I leave you, Trixie, should I really leave Trixie? But if I leave you, right? This divine masculine is still considering not getting on the bus. The outcome, you still torn, right? You torn between going to Divine University, because we know the Tamarine is in the church, right? So this is why this is the Hierophant and the spirituality card. But you still are attached to 3D shit, fucking and bitches and all this shit. That's the outcome. You torn, G. For the next 7 days. Let it go. Yeah, they playing Teddy Pendergrass. Yeah, the toaster and shit. So this toaster is make it hot. Hey, make it hot. This is like trying to force something to be right? Because you push the lever down on the toast. You ever push the lever down and shit and then you pop it up and it's like, okay, the toast ain't brown enough. But it has a lever here where you can adjust like how brown or how dark, how much you want it toasted and shit. It's almost like you're still questioning if things are going to be made right for you where you're going. What if my toast isn't brown enough? What if it burns? What if it this? What if it's that? Like, you don't have to worry about the toaster, dude. Or it's like you're worried about the wrong things, divine masculine, on this journey is what I'm picking up with the toaster card. It ain't even plugged in. Like I told you, that you don't need shit here. Like you're packing your bag with extra bullshit, G. It's almost like you're trying to come up with excuses on why you can't go to Divine University. It's kind of what it feels like, the outcome. But it's bullshit. You know what I'm saying? It's bullshit. It would be for people. It wouldn't be for yourself. So you would be giving up your own purpose and your own shit for somebody else, not for you. Divine Masculine is the outcome. And so it could be kids. It could be whatever the fuck. I'm not saying it's necessary. It could be the baby's mother, but it could be because of the kids that she has, or, you know what I mean? It could be shit, your job that they about to let you go, or you feel like you need to leave, or some shit like that. There's something you don't want to let go of, Divine Masculine, in order to get on this Divine University bus, this spiritual journey, because you think it's just not going to be made. It ain't going to be hot. You know what I'm saying? Like you feel, I don't know. I feel like a nerdy vibe. You know what I mean? Like it's almost like this Divine Masculine feels like this shit is a religion, G. That's what I just heard. Okay. So he feels like he's converting. That's the outcome. So you're having second thoughts about converting, but it's a conversion, but not like how you think, Divine Masculine. But it makes sense. It makes sense. Outcome for Divine Masculine. Queen of Pentacles. So that's good. Look like your money get up a little bit. 9 of Cups. Ace of Swords. 4 of Swords came out. 9 of Cups, Ace of Swords, 4 of Swords with that Queen of Pentacles here. I feel like you take that time like you had the vision quest. You take that time with that King of Swords and that thinking and that meditation. So you are still in this thinking mode. Ace of Swords. God is talking to you. Ace of Swords with the 4 of Swords. That's what this is. I feel like he's convincing you though, G. You are looking back and shit because it's hard, like I said, to surrender to the flesh with this baboon's ass and the Queen of Wands. But I mean, it looks like his promise. When I say his, I mean God's promise. Ace of Swords, his word is bond and never returns to him void and shit. It sounds too good for you to pass it up. So you kind of just sleep on the train on the way to damn Divine University, G. Look like you go. You start worrying about the fucking toast and shit. Because this is still 5 of Swords again. But now it's almost like, now you sizing up the offer. Because remember, with your 5 of Swords, I told you be aware of wanting that instant gratification and being selfish with the 5 of Swords and the King of Cups. Right? Thinking that you got to do stuff and you got to bring your own toaster and all this other shit. God is telling you, you don't have to, just chill, G. Just chill. I got it. I promise you're going to be happy, taken care of. You will get some coin, right? I'm going to provide everything that you need. Divine Masculine, I feel like you pray and start to trust them, G. That's what I pick up on. It's just different. It's something new to you, which is why you keep kind of, so this Queen of Wands kind of feels like just 3D behavior. You know what I'm saying? Like things that you know are toxic towards you, drinking, drugs, whatever the fuck, sex, whatever it is that's not good for you. That's what you keep looking back at. So it could be a karmic as well, but it's activity is what I keep getting. But God does start talking to you as you are on this vision quest because you are alone, but you are not lonely, but you are alone. And actually you ain't never really alone when God is around. But I mean, it's the beginnings of shit. But like I said, he talking to you. He giving you. So basically you got to crawl before you walk, G. So he ain't even hitting you with the whole double whammy. I told you this orientation. They just showing you around the campus and shit. You're like, well, look how great it is, guys. They give me my first coin as soon as I get here. You see instant results. Divine Masculine for those who just go on and get on the bus, right? Get on the bus. Get on the bus. For those who go on and get on the bus, you get your first pinnacle. So it's like some step that you take towards God. He take a step towards you and he hands you off with some real shit. Don't necessarily have to be money, but it's some type of knowledge, wisdom, something. You come up on something. You understand something is what I'm being told. You're shown something to where you're like, okay, this makes sense. He probably give you a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Nothing too big and shit, but just to show you I ain't bullshitting you. It's like you start a new job and they pay you the first day you get there. Oh yeah, we pay you in advance just because we believe, you know what I'm saying, you made it this far. So here, take that. So God shows mercy. Divine Feminine got the same thing too. 4 of Swords. Hierophant reverse came out on the 4 of Swords. So you are not looking for commitment at all. I don't like this Hierophant reverse though. If we talking about you going to Divine University though. Why is the Hierophant reverse? Put one on here. Oh, okay. Okay. So remember when I said he thinks this is a religion, like it's a conversion. He realized that it is not a conversion. Hierophant reverse. It's not, there's no Christianity or none of that. It really is though, but it's all tied into one. So all religions that basically go into one kind of become like a spirituality. Most spiritual people learn or have been involved in a lot of different religions. In my experience, they have, or have, you know what I mean? Just seen different things, went to different churches just to explore. And that's how they got into it. None of it was really for me. I feel like you realize that shit. It's not necessarily a religion, but let's put one on the Hierophant. reversed. Look at that. The damn devil came out. Gee. So look, some of these divine masculines, I'm going to keep it 100. They sneak back off. Shit. They succumb to their ways with the 3D here. Some of them are just stuck in the fucking middle, I heard. They don't know what the fuck to do. Four of Swords, like it's not that I don't believe in God, but I don't want to be where I was. Some of them are torn here, divine masculine. Some of you are torn for the next 7 days on who to choose, which is very odd because the devil is upright and God is reversed. So some of y'all don't make it on the bus. Gee, I'm going to keep it so 100. I can't sugarcoat that shit. Look like some of y'all just choose your own way. Y'all lean on your own understanding. Some of y'all do hear from God and get the damn pinnacle out of it and see the benefit. Your wishes come true and you get more shmoney and I feel like some of y'all get a call back about a job, to be honest. Those that are on this journey. Put one on this devil here. Actually, the devil and the Hierophant reverse. Mature woman. Yeah, so some of y'all go back to that old face young hoe or that young face old hoe. Some of y'all do. And it still ain't no commitment there either. It's even worse when you go back and shit. You know what I mean? It's almost like you decide to basically commit spiritual suicide is what I heard. Spiritual suicide. Damn. Oh, Callie? No doubt, baby. Damn. Okay. I don't feel like that's for everybody. For the majority of them, I feel like they are just still torn. Like, is this a religion? They still have questions and shit. So it's like they ain't fully trusting what God is telling them, but they know they want to detach Four of Swords from this devil shit. You know what I mean? They know they don't want to be involved in that. They're trying to make the best decisions right now, but God is the best decision, G. There is no comparison. You know, I feel like this devil energy, the divine masculine doesn't know that that's what this is. He just feels like it's him. But no, it's a distraction. It is temptation. You know what I mean? It is the devil. It is the evil one, G. That's who it is. Some of them succumb to that shit. Damn. Okay. One on this Queen of Pentacles. Sudden wealth. Yeah, some of you motherfuckers come up on that coin. So I feel like some of y'all come up on that coin because of this evil entity. Like y'all go back to that bitch or go back to some old ways and you back on again. But it's basically because you resold your soul. You refinanced your soul to the devil, right? So you got some extra coin, but that shit ain't gonna last long, G. Some of y'all still gonna be drinking and shit. And I feel like there are some that are gonna get this message from God and be like, I'm just gonna go. But I really don't trust it there. I don't know if Divine University is gonna work for me. I'm still kind of attached to my old ways, but I don't want to be that person either. So I feel like some of y'all I put it this way. Some divine masculines get on the bus with no fucking faith at all. Like, I guess it is the size of a mustard seed. It's hell. I feel like it's smaller than that. But some of y'all just like say, fuck it. I'm too old to not try some shit, but I hope it ain't no religion. I hope, you know what I mean? It's just all that shit. You going in with doubts, but you getting in on the bus because y'all tired of that life. Others of y'all just totally disconnect from this shit. Like, I'm too old to be spiritually walking and doing all that shit. I'm just, fuck it. You know what I mean? I'm just gonna go back and lay up in this negative shit. At least it gave me money and shit. That's some of them. Some of them think it's too hard, but it gets worse if they do that. I feel like they still get blocked off from a whole lot of shit when they go back to their old ways. That's why I said God will bless a fool, but once a motherfucker knows some shit, right from wrong and shit, it's even worse. It's even worse. And that's what those divine masculines that decide not to get on the bus and try it, their life is going to be worse in the next 7 days. Ace of Swords, Page of Pentacles. Both groups get money though. It's just both groups, they get them from different sources. The ones that got on the bus get it from God. The ones that didn't get it from the devil, period. Shit. Coffin card. Yeah, some divine masculines die to the flesh, right? And that's the first step that God was looking for. And he grants them some type of favor or mercy is what I'm seeing. Once he like it's almost like talking to God and letting him know, like, I don't want to be like this. Like, take whatever way that does not suit me. You get stripped, divine masculine. You get left with what you need, the bare minimum to get started. Some of them don't like that shit is what I pick up on. And those are probably the ones that disconnect when they say it's too hard because they're losing shit. But you got to get rid of the fucking old wineskins to put new wine in, G. But divine masculine, some of them are not taking it that way. They're just looking at it as, all my shit, I'm losing all my shit. Why would God take everything from me if he's so loving? This is that group of divine masculines. Why would he take this, get me kicked out of my house? Because the bitch is toxic. Because you wasn't living right, stupid ass. That's why he took the shit. You know what I'm saying? People kill me thinking God's not supposed to take shit, or when getting you out of a toxic situation, he still lets you take the karmic or this toxic shit with you. What the fuck? What? That's the contraband, G. That's the contraband. So some of y'all don't get, some of y'all, when y'all find out that there's no contraband allowed on the campus, y'all abandon that shit. Like, well, no, I'm going to smoke in my dorm, right? I'm going to watch porn and jack off and have Keisha, Tisha, Lawanda, Tawanda. I'm having all them bitches over. God's like, I think the fuck not. Nah, you can go then, G. You don't belong here. So some of them, it looks like God could probably disconnect from you. Like you only come here when you want some shit, or you thought I was just going to be a motherfucking genie. It was going to rub a lamp and I was just going to be blessing you with coin and shit. I think the fuck not, right? You can get the fuck on, says God. I feel like some of y'all don't have no problem with it. I feel like some of y'all have no problem with it because it was easier being connected to this toxic shit. It's not easy being connected to God. It's not, because you got to trust him and wait on him and shit. It ain't easy to do. Some of y'all give up. But I feel like majority of y'all don't. I feel like majority of y'all are blocking this devil energy, this toxic energy, but still don't trust where this spiritual journey is going. You feel uncomfortable around God. You're not sure what this is, or you know what I mean? But you can feel him. Mature woman. That's why I said you ain't no fool, divine masculine. It's just new to you. But I feel like he shows you something real quick just to like convince you that he's here. And he don't even have to do that shit. That's why I love God so much. If you ask him to show you something, he will fire Marshall Bill your ass. Let me show you something. He will. You can ask him. Johnny Cash came out on top of the Queen of Pentacles and Sudden Wealth. We got married in a fever. Right? Like I told y'all, some of you divine masculines go back to that damn karmic and shit. Right? Because you ain't got no money and shit. And that's just all you know. That's for the ones that don't stay at Divine University. For the ones that do stay at Divine University, yeah, that's Johnny Cash. We got married in a fever. Soon as you got on campus, it felt right. Right? God came right to you. Like, dang, I didn't think he was like going to see me the first day. Yeah, we got married in a fever. God is very attentive to all his children at this school. This is a really good school. Yeah, he takes one-on-one time with all of his children. Right? So I feel like you do get some money. And this is that feels good too for those that stayed on the bus. So it's almost like I feel like this Hierophant will flip up. I actually feel like this Hierophant is going to flip up. You just not trusting it right now. Like I told Divine Feminine when I was saying most people say anything that's too good to be true usually is. That is true, but not when it comes to God though. That's why this is almost like, dang, I didn't even do no work yet. And God still just like poured the coin down on me. But you did though. You came to Divine University, you took a step, you got there. I mean, it's almost like people always feel like God doesn't reward those right away. He kind of does though. You know what I'm saying? God will reward you right away, especially if he feels that you're sincere. You know what I mean? And he just needs to show you like, let me show you something, right? He just wants to show you like, I'm here, I ain't never left you, G. This is this type of feeling where you like, it couldn't have been nobody but him because everybody else been talking shit with that Five of Wands and not been frustrated. I feel like God does that to show you that God's not dead. That's what I just heard. God's not dead. That's what's up. Let's put one on this Nine of Cups. Marvin Gaye. Is what I just heard. Y'all know my Marvin Gaye card kind of spooked me out a little bit. For those that don't know the story, I just get oh, sorry, I forgot I got that mic on. For those that don't know the story, he just give me the heebie-jeebies. His voice and everything, it just sounds like souls crying whenever I hear him sing. And other shit too, but it's just a real weird feeling. But yeah, it's almost like it's a dreamy state for me. Almost like, wow, God, I could have all, you know what I'm saying? So I was the one being the distant lover. God is like, yes, yes, you were the one being the distant lover and shit, right? I can give you everything you want. It's almost like God shows you the package, you know what I mean, for the next 7 days. It's like you see results, Divine Masculine. For those that get off the bus and shit, like I said, y'all got addictions and shit to certain things, drinking and getting your wishes fulfilled, whatever they may be. I told you it's a temptation with the devil. So some of y'all just succumb to your temptation, basically, the ones that don't get on the bus. The other ones just feel like, is this real life? Because God just showed up real quick, like a NASCAR. Fast. Ace of Swords, Page of Pentacles. Tatiana came out. But I like this because remember it was with the coffin card. I told you this was you surrendering to the flesh, Divine Masculine. For those that stay on the bus and get on and don't really know what's going on there, you just say fuck it. You don't have no clothes, no money, no friends. I ain't even tell. I'm just gonna get on. What do I have to lose? That was the first step. Page of Pentacles. You see that first step, and then God hooked you up with Queen of Pentacles, Sudden Wealth, and Johnny Cash. You pay one Chuck E. Cheese token, you pay the size of a mustard seed. right? The size of a mustard seed to go to Divine University, even though you had a full scholarship, but you had to show up at the bus stop, which was your mustard seed. You did put a death to them Tatiana ways. Some of y'all that's getting on the bus and gonna stay there, put an end to that shit. And that's why God is giving you this. That's why God is giving you that. For the ones that don't get on the bus or leave Divine University and shit, that's all you gonna have. Shit. It's too hard for you to surrender to the flesh here. You're gonna surrender to your ways. Succumb to your ways, excuse me. And that's why that's all you're gonna ever get. But you see this time, this divine masculine who decides not to get on the bus or to leave Divine University made a conscious decision to disconnect from God or this journey. AKA he's making a conscious decision not to be involved in no spiritual, nothing, no divine masculine. Probably if he does want union with you, divine feminine, it's the fucking that's it. 4 of Swords with the devil card. You know what I'm saying? So he could be using that just saying, oh yeah, I go there, kept the uniform, and motherfucker don't even go there no more. Don't even go there. It's almost like I talked about those divine feminines who just wear the shell of the divine feminine but don't walk in it. Same shit. But the ones that get on the bus and shit, I feel like they are still leery on this whole spiritual shit. But I feel like they start to realize it's not a religion is what I keep hearing. One on that Hierophant reverse. Yeah, we going riding on the freeway. Yeah. You really ain't trusting it yet, divine masculine, but you going riding. You got on the bus, G. I told you. You made a mature decision to do it. It's just you just got a fucking bitch ass attitude on the bus because you really don't want to do it. But I heard this is the last resort. So some of y'all done hit rock bottom. And there's nobody left to turn to but God. But you're not sure if he's going to be there for you. But he will because you got on the bus, G. I promise. So in the next 7 days, since the ones that got on the bus, God is about to show you something. I feel like you all gonna get some fucking money for real. And I feel like it's crazy that he gives you the money, but I feel like, remember I told you your household and all this other shit and that you were gonna shine bright like a diamond with the 9 of Pentacles. I feel like he knows that's what you need, so he's gonna give you what you need right now. But I feel like don't get used to that. It's he's getting you out of Egypt, G. Don't start complaining once he got you. This is like complaining once he got you out of Egypt. You know what I'm saying? As his chosen and shit, the Hierophant reverse with the mature woman and the Aretha Franklin. For those who get on the bus and then decide to get off or not go at all, it's almost like, you're no good, heartbreaker. These are the divine masculines telling God, well, why would he take my house and my children? Why would he lie? You're a liar. It's almost like you want to call God a liar and shit. Get the fuck on with that bullshit. That is sometimes you go lay up in that toxic shit. That's what that is. I don't even want to be associated with nobody like that, to be honest with you. I really don't. Some of the greats in the Bible lost a whole lot of shit. You know what I mean? This is an entitled motherfucker right here who got off the bus or decided not to go. So you do better not even attaching to somebody like that, divine feminine or divine masculine, just so whoever that applies to, because they are making a conscious decision to attach themselves, right? This is almost like to meditate and just... Like it was better, like I told you about the Egyptians. It was better when we had lamb stew. At least the Egyptians took care of us. They were fucking slaves, devil. You know what I mean? It's almost like some divine masculines are feeling like it's easier to get off the bus or not go. But the majority of them get on the bus, but they are still skeptical about where the fuck they going. Still skeptical. Thoughts with the King of Swords, but it's the vision quest. They're seeking answers. They just not sure they're gonna get the answers that they want to get is what it is. For the ones that get on the bus and stay on the bus and stay at school. I feel like that changes. Speaking to the mic on top of the 4 of Swords and the devil card. But they're not speaking into the mic. But he should be talking, but he doesn't. That's what I'm saying. This divine masculine feels like it's too hard. The one that gets off the bus. Like he doesn't pray. He doesn't, you know what I mean? He's looking for instant gratification. If you ain't praying to God, who else are you talking to? Is what it looks like. Somebody listening. I feel like God is listening, but you ain't really talking to him. He just kind of observing you talk to this motherfucker, the devil, talking about he can get you money and all this shit and get you all your riches and Tatiana back and all that. Some of y'all get enticed in the next 7 days and get off the bus and drop out of Divine University, small group. The rest of y'all do get on the bus and join Divine University, but you are a fucking asshole kid when you get there. You resist in the beginning is what I'm picking up because it's different. It feels new. So you don't really talk to nobody, but you still separate yourself from that toxic behavior. But it's kind of like you got an attitude about it, divine masculine. Like, fine, here, check my bag. Guns and knives and joints and shit all fall out. God is like, what is this shit? I told you. You know what I mean? It's discipline, divine masculine, in the next 7 days. Some of y'all can handle discipline from God. Some of y'all can't, G. That's basically what it boiled down to. Damn. I can't wait to see y'all next 7 days. I can't wait. because I feel like that Hierophant, I feel like this reading gets better because the majority, so I'm going to ask specifically next week for the ones that got on the bus because I feel like this changes, G. But yeah, some shit ending this week, Divine Masculine. Damn sure some relationships with baby mamas, wives, all that shit. I saw all that shit, so I feel like you being stripped, G. But it's to get on the bus. Get on the bus. Get on the bus, man. All right, Divine Masculine, like I said, this may or may not have resonated with every single Divine Masculine. Give no fit knocks. Still, thank you for visiting my channel. My name is Cockfrost, but you can call me the Ghetto Nun. Please hit like, subscribe, share with your fans. Info for private readings will be below the video. I will talk to you later. Love you. Bye.